Welcome, everyone, to From Panic to Peace, a specialized breathwork class that's designed to give you practical tools for nervous system regulation. I'm Cameron, and I'm excited to guide you through these neural exercises today. Before we begin, take a moment to settle into your space. You can be seated in a chair with your feet flat on the floor or in a comfortable cross-legged position. The most important thing is that your spine is supported and that your breathing pathway is completely open. A quick note before we dive into the class. While these techniques are powerful for nervous system regulation, they complement rather than replace professional mental health support. So, if you're experiencing persistent anxiety or panic attacks, please consult with your healthcare provider. Today's class is unique because we're going to approach breathwork not as just as breathing exercises, but as neural exercises. These are targeted practices that directly communicate with your brain and your nervous system to create physiological change. And by the end of our time together, you'll have 4 powerful techniques that you can use anytime you feel anxious, overwhelmed, or caught in a panic. So let's begin by understanding what's actually happening in our body during states of anxiety and panic. Your autonomic nervous system operates largely without your conscious control. It regulates heart rate, digestion, respiration, as well as your stress response. It has 2 main branches, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The sympathetic is the fight or flight, and the parasympathetic is the rest and digest. When you experience anxiety or panic, your sympathetic nervous system activates, and it floods your entire body with stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This creates the physical sensations that we're all too familiar with: a racing heart, shallow breathing, digestive discomfort, muscle tension, and that feeling of impending doom. So here's where breathwork becomes incredibly powerful. Your breath is the only autonomic function that you can consciously control. It's your backdoor key to your nervous system. In this diagram of your nervous system, this is your vagus nerve, the longest cranial nerve in your body and the primary communicator of your parasympathetic nervous system. When it's activated, it signals safety to your brain. It lowers your heart rate, reduces inflammation, improves your digestion, and creates feelings of calm and connection throughout your body. The really fascinating part, your breath pattern is direct influence to your vagal tone. Specifically, long exhales stimulate the vagus nerve. Diaphragmatic breathing engages the vagal pathways, and rhythmic breathing helps synchronize heart rate and your respiration. Resistance breathing, like humming or using a slight resistance like ujjayi breath, strongly activates the vagal pathways. Each neural exercise we will practice today is specifically designed to activate different aspects of this vagal pathway, effectively telling your brain and body, you are safe and you can relax now. Let's check in on your current state before we begin these practices. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being completely calm and 10 being highly activated, what number would you give your current nervous system state? Just note this silently to yourself, and we'll check in later as we progress through these practices. Get ready for neural exercise number 1. We'll begin with what neuroscientists call the physiological sigh. This is a breathing pattern that your body naturally uses to reset during stress. This technique was researched extensively at Stanford University, and it has been found to be one of the fastest ways to shift your nervous system state. The physiological sigh consists of 2 short inhales through the nose, followed by 1 long exhale through the mouth. This double inhale pattern helps reinflate the alveoli, or the tiny little air sacs that are in your lungs, that collapse during stress. And it quickly changes your CO2 levels and sends a powerful regulation signal to your brain. So let me demonstrate. Now let's practice together. Sit up tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears.
Quick double inhale and sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, out. In, 2, sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh.
Now let's pause and notice, without trying to change anything. Simply observe. Has your heart rate shifted? Do you notice any change in the temperature of your hands or your feet? Has your muscle tension decreased anywhere in your body? Has your mental state shifted? On that scale of 1 to 10 of activation, where are you now? Many people notice a drop of 1 to 2 points just from this short practice. The physiological sigh is your first neural exercise. It's perfect for those early moments when you feel that anxiety building or when you need just a quick reset between your activities. It takes less than a minute, but it directly communicates with that vagus nerve to help initiate that parasympathetic response. Now let's move on to our second neural exercise, which builds on this foundation. Our second technique is called 4-6-8 breathing. It's a structured breath pattern that powerfully engages your parasympathetic nervous system through 3 key mechanisms. First, the extended exhale directly stimulates your vagus nerve. Second, the breath retention phase creates a slight increase in CO2, which has a natural calming effect. And third, the counting element gives your mind something to focus on, and that helps to interrupt those anxious thought patterns. Those 3 things make this 4-6-8 breathing particularly effective for panic attacks or moments when you're having acute anxiety. So here's how it works. You inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath gently for a count of 6. And then exhale through your mouth for a count of 8. The exhale is twice as long as the inhale, and this signals safety to your nervous system. Now, I'll have you practice and sit with an upright position. Put your hand on your chest and breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Notice how the rhythm begins to feel natural, each exhale sending calming signals throughout your nervous system. And if your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the counting. Great. Now let's check in with your body again. Pay attention to your jaw and your shoulders. Has the tension changed? Observe your thoughts. Have they slowed down? Let's check in with that 1 to 10 scale again. Where are you now? This 4, 6, 8 pattern is particularly effective because it gives your nervous system enough time to complete a full regulation cycle. While the physiological sigh works quickly for mild activation, this 4-6-8 technique goes deeper and can interrupt even strong anxiety spirals. I recommend practicing 10 to 15 cycles when you feel anxiety building or as part of a daily regulation practice that builds your baseline vagal tone. Our third neural exercise introduces an element that significantly amplifies vagal tone activation: breathing resistance. Now, research shows that when we create just a slight resistance in our breathing pathway, we can increase vagal stimulation by up to 40%. In this exercise, we're going to explore this through humming exhale breathing. It's a technique that combines the extended exhale that we've been working with, plus an added element of vocal vibration. This technique is particularly effective because the vibration of the humming physically stimulates the vagus nerve, which runs just behind your vocal cords. The extended exhale continues to signal the parasympathetic activation, and the auditory element provides biofeedback through sound. The vibration creates a gentle internal massage of your organs as well as an extra bonus. So let me demonstrate. We're going to inhale through our nose for 4 and then exhale and hum. You can experiment with different pitches to find what feels most resonant for you. Some people prefer a lower hum, while others prefer a higher tone. There's no right or wrong. It's about what creates the strongest felt sense of regulation for you. So let's practice together. 4 count in, 2, 3, 4, and 8 count humming. Excellent. Try it again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. And every time you do it, allow that vibration to spread throughout your throat and your chest, feeling it throughout your body. You can even place your fingers lightly on your throat to feel the vibration, or if you're really overwhelmed, stick your fingers in your ears and close your eyes and take a few moments break. Now, let's check in. Do you notice any tingling or warmth spreading through your body? Pay attention to your mental state. Has the quality of your thoughts shifted? Observe how your facial muscles feel. Often there's a notable relaxation around the eyes and the jaw. And let's check in with your activation scale as well. What number would you give yourself now? This resistance breathing technique is particularly powerful for those moments when anxiety feels overwhelming or when you're caught in those persistent worry loops. The combination of extended exhale and the vagal stimulation through vibration creates a strong regulatory response. You might notice this technique has an almost immediate effect on anxious thinking, as it's difficult for your brain to maintain a stress response while your vagus nerve is being so directly stimulated. All right, up next, neural exercise number 4. This is our final neural exercise, and it's called coherence breathing, sometimes referred to as resonant frequency breathing. This technique has been extensively studied and has been shown to create a state of cardiovascular coherence, where your heart rate, your blood pressure, and your breathing synchronize in a harmonious pattern. What makes coherence breathing so special is that it targets the relationship between your heart and your brain, creating what researchers call the psychophysiological coherence. This is a state of optimal functioning where your nervous system, your cardiovascular system, and your brain are working in complete harmony together. This technique is simple, but don't let that fool you. It's profound. We're going to breathe at a rate of approximately 5 to 6 breaths per minute, about 5 to 6 seconds in and 5 to 6 seconds out. Make your inhale and exhale equal in length. Breathe slowly and smoothly without pausing between inhale and exhale. This breath rate has been identified as the resonant frequency for most adults, where maximum heart rate variability occurs, a key indicator of nervous system flexibility and resilience. Let me demonstrate. Now let's practice together.
In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Excellent. When you do this breath, I would like you to focus on making your breath smooth and continuous, like a gentle wave flowing in and out. Each breath strengthens the coherence between your heart and your brain. Now let's take a moment to rest in the effects of this practice. Notice the quality of your attention. Coherence breathing often creates a state of alert calm. Pay attention to your heartbeat if you can sense it, and observe how your body feels. Many people report a sense of internal alignment. Check in with your activation scale one more time. Coherence breathing is particularly effective as a daily practice to build nervous system resilience over time. Research shows that regular practice can help reduce baseline anxiety, improve your heart rate variability, and create greater emotional regulation capacity. While our first 3 exercises are excellent for in-the-moment regulation, this final technique is your long-term resilience builder. So I recommend practicing for 10 minutes daily to strengthen your nervous system's flexibility. Now that we've explored each neural exercise individually, we'll bring them together in an integrated practice that you can use when you're experiencing higher levels of anxiety or recovering from a panic episode. This sequence is designed to progressively shift your nervous system from a state of high activation back to safety, using each technique for its specific regulatory effects. We'll move through 10 cycles of physiological sighs to initiate the parasympathetic response, and then 8 cycles of the 4-6-8 breathing to deepen the regulation. 6 cycles of resistance breathing to amplify vagal tone, and 5 minutes of coherence breathing to stabilize your nervous system. Let's begin.
Quick double inhale and sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, out. In, 2, sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh. Quick double inhale and sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, out. In, 2, sigh out through the mouth. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh. In, 2, sigh.
And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, let's take a moment to rest in the effects of this complete practice. Notice the quality of the presence that you feel right now. Observe how your body feels from head to toe, and pay attention to your thought patterns and emotional state. Check your activation scale one final time. Notice the journey from where you began. This integrated sequence gives you a complete protocol for nervous system regulation. You can use the full sequence when you have time, or select individual techniques based on your needs and situation. As we bring this practice to a close, I want to emphasize that these neural exercises are exactly that. They're exercises for your nervous system. Just like physical training, their effects accumulate over time. When practiced regularly, these techniques don't just help in moments of panic or anxiety. They reshape your nervous system's baseline functioning. Research shows that consistent breathwork practice can improve heart rate variability, can lower inflammation, reduce stress hormone production, and create greater emotional regulation capacity. I recommend creating a simple daily practice of at least one of these techniques for 5 to 10 minutes. The coherence breathing pattern is particularly effective as a daily practice, while keeping the others available for the in-the-moment regulation when needed. A few final tips for integration. Practice these techniques when you're already calm to build the neural pathways. Create environmental cues to remind you to use them, like sticky notes or a phone reminder. Track your results to notice patterns in what works best for you, and be patient and compassionate with yourself. Regulation is a skill that develops over time. Remember that your breath is always available to you as a pathway to regulation. These aren't just breathing techniques. They're direct communication tools with your nervous system, supported by extensive neuroscience research. I've created a free mini book to preview my upcoming book, Mental Health Revolutionized. In this book, I expand on everything that we've covered today, and I include many additional techniques and a personal regulation mapping exercise. You can download it using the link in the description. I host transformational virtual breathwork class every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Each week, we practice different aspects of nervous system regulation through breath. Thank you so much for your presence and participation today. I'd love to hear about your experience. What shifts did you notice? Which technique resonated most strongly for you? Please feel free to share in the comments below. And remember, your nervous system is designed to protect you. And with these tools, you can work with it rather than against it. From panic to peace isn't just a journey from discomfort to comfort. It is a return to your natural state of balanced well-being.